What's going on, guys, and welcome to a game that I saw that I was kind of interested in. It's called The Alters. Pretty much, I guess it's similar in terms of game mechanics, it's similar to this War of Mine, but it also has like some kind of weird some weird third-person aspect I've never seen before, so that's why it kind of caught my eye. But I don't know much about this game, so we're just gonna go ahead and just jump right in. But yeah, I saw this game and I was kind of interested in what it was about, or well, the game mechanics mostly. Economy, action elements. I guess I'll just keep everything normal, because I don't know what this is about, and I'm pretty sure this is just combat. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give this game a try. See what it's about. I read the reviews. It is a mostly positive, and the other ones are negative, mostly for just many different kinds of reasons, honestly. And some of them even more weird. Like there was a review talking about political. We don't really know. I don't really know, but we sense it. There's a sister ship to our life, which takes a total oop, and doesn't matter anymore.
How did I end up here?
Jan? Is that my name?
Whole life, all its ups and downs, led me to this place.
But yeah, there was like a weird argument going on in the review section about like, oh, don't bring your politics into the game. I don't know what that was about, but I agree with that. I really do agree with that, but I have no idea what they're talking about because I didn't see a single review of politics, meaning that they were deleted. So I don't know what they were talking about. I only know so much.
Or was there ever another way?
Oh
Now,
boy.
heading for the unknown. I can't really tell.
Well,
Is this the end of the road?
we're gonna find out, pal. Together.
Or
I
is
think.
it yet another branching?
My eyes dramatically open, and we are thrown into an environment. The 3D aspect is, I'm assuming it's similar to Death Stranding. I'm hoping it's not a walking simulator. I enjoyed Death Stranding to a certain extent, but I'm not a big fan of just walking aimlessly, so I can't say the game was bad, I can't say it was good, because I enjoyed it, and then I also just disliked it afterwards. There's a certain point in the game where it just gets tedious, so. But Death Stranding's a good game, so. We're gonna go ahead and see if this one is better.
Do you read me?
I've seen a lot of talk about Death Stranding too. I do want to try that game too, but we'll see.
I need to figure out what happened.
Then let's figure it out. Okay, yeah, this is the 3D aspect I was talking about. We'll get to the 2D aspect in a bit, or not the 3D, the third person aspect. Controls are a little bit, not wonky, but weird. Oh, I figured out how to run. I run like a fat kid looking for a candy bar. I also run so hunched. All this weight on my back. That's not from my capsule. This is not from the capsule. The capsule's down there. I think you're blind. I already figured that out. Don't gotta tell me twice.
Hello? You read me? This is Jan Dolsky.
Jan, that's your name. Okay.
I've landed safely, but I think my capsule went astray.
You think?
Maybe the radio's broken.
What are those? We're gonna find out what these are on our back, but there's a lot of interesting aspects. It kind of reminded me of Astroneer in a way, but I'm guessing it has more action than Astroneer. It's not a matter I didn't like Astroneer. I just didn't like the passive aspect of it all. I kind of want a game similar to Starfield mixed with No Man's Sky. Starfield's not amazing, but it was enjoyable to an extent. So can't complain about that. I did enjoy Starfield to some degree, and then I just didn't want to finish it afterwards because I just lost interest.
No, it's the captain. Shit.
I think it was right after they added mods to the game. That's when I lost interest.
Deceased. What the hell?
Like, purchasable mods. Sorry, let me let the story play.
Not much I can do for her now. Oh, I gotta find the others.
Is he dead? I'm guessing he is dead. I read the dialogue, but I didn't retain any information. He looks like he's sleeping, but I guess dead is different in this world.
She didn't crash. The capsule's intact. Looks like she died inside of it. I don't
Oh,
get
the
it.
captain is a she? Well, then again, I can't fucking tell. Can't tell because the suit's so thick. Like, look at my bulky ass. Yeah, the arms are killing me. Look at my bulk. Look at the bulk of my arms and then my tiny little hands.
There it is.
I can't see it. There we go. Mobile base?
Polsky here. Anyone copy? If you can hear me, I've located the base. I'm trying to get down there.
Okay, so the mobile base. I'm assuming it stands for some. I'm assuming it stands for what it is. I love the mobile aspect of like having a base that moves. I've always wanted a game like. Actually, there was something like that. I forgot what it was called. Last Oasis. There you go. I was always interested in stuff like that. Like a base moving around. And you know, you're managing it and shit. Similar to, well, it's not technically base, but there's Sea of Thieves, but Sea of Thieves didn't have a lot of extensive combat, like pertaining to boarding, so it wasn't as enjoyable, but it was still a good game. And then there's a new one called Jump Ship that I want to play too.
No. That's impossible.
Alert.
They can't all be.
Are those the capsules of everybody?
Why?
It looks like you're not even wearing
Makes no sense.
a fucking spacesuit with the way the mask looks. Yeah, everybody would be dead. I mean, they mostly landed in the fucking water.
Radiation wave? Now?
What does a radiation wave look like?
Shit. It's rising fast.
Other than problems on my screen.
Gotta get to the base.
Let's see. We go this way? I gotta move a little bit faster because the radiation is indeed going up. I don't feel like getting caught out here and dying. Okay, so that's the base we're gonna be in. I wonder if we can expand it. It would be interesting if we could.
Yes, the elevator. Quick.
Run! Run, McChubbin.
Come on. That was close.
I wonder if they're gonna have any like hostile mobs. That'd be pretty cool. Like the one thing that I like about space games is that you don't know what's gonna. What was it? There was. I know I'm kind of going off on tangents here.
Hello?
What is this? Oh, airlock unavailable. I know I'm going off on
Anybody
tangents
here?
here, but games that have systems offline. Games that have space exploration, but like they have creepy mobs on top of that you don't expect. Those are the games that are right up my alley. I love those games. Like Dead Space is definitely. It's not the creepiest, but it's one of the games. Okay. What am I looking for? Find the communication center. Is that where? Is that this? The elevator? Oh, wait. There we go. Is it down? No, this is captain's quarters. It's up. There we go, communication room. Unknown.
Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Mayday! Mayday, anyone?
I think they're here. I guess I'm the new captain.
Great. Yeah, this is the new captain of the mission speaking, Jan Dolsky. Corporate ID 4672B.
Speaking that voice again.
I'm afraid the former captain is gone, together with the rest of the crew.
Yeah, that sounds pretty suspicious.
Hello?
I would be suspicious too.
Can you get me out of here?
Imminent danger. Short time remaining to sunrise.
Imminent danger. I kind of want to know what danger. I also want to know how much time.
What do you mean? Remaining to what? Talk to me. What's the danger?
I'm the danger.
Planet activity rising. Few more days remaining. Be lethal proximity. Instructions and logs.
Oh, no. Don't you go all fuzzy on me.
The planet's activity is rising.
Proximity. Oh, useless quantum nav system. Where the hell did it send us? Lethal proximity of what?
Please, Brigadier before star approaching. This path, you must escape. Examine star in 10 days.
That's kind of the kind of horror I'm
You
interested
mean
in.
a star will come and burn this planet? And I just have days to escape? Is that right?
Affirmative. Your phone is in sunrise.
Sunrise. Perfect.
That would definitely be interesting.
I need to find those captain's logs.
I'm assuming they're going to be in the captain's area. This is a weird room. Okay. Go to the captain's quarters. Logs. Evacuation procedure. Welcome to the evacuation functionality manual. In case of incident that jeopardizes your mission and the safety of your crew, please follow the safety protocol and move the base to a safe location. The following steps must be accounted for: refueling the base, manufacturing necessary equipment, securing food supplies. The steps will be automatically tracked through your HUD. Quantum navigation, triple star system. According to recent Ally Corp's research, and based on the based on data collected from multiple missions, triple star systems are considered potentially related to very high probability of discovering rapidinium. That's an interesting one. In the Ally Corp classification system. This precise correlation between triple star systems and rapidinium is yet to be scientifically determined, but according to some hypotheses, this may be related to a unique radiation cycle observed on planets belonging to such systems. Rapidinium as a highly unstable element and itself emitting significant amounts of radiation seems to be less elusive in the presence of such specific radiation patterns, as if fine-tuning its life cycle to the environment. Ally Corp employees should be aware that thanks to these findings, in upcoming years we are bound to witness a significant rise in missions sent by the quantum navigation on the course of the triple star system. For a triple star system, should such a system be identified in the vicinity of Ally Corps exploration vessel, this should by all means result in a notable increase in successful rapidinium extraction and major breakthroughs of Ally Corps and humanity alike. For Ally Corps and humanity alike. Mission captains must be informed, however, that operating on planets belonging to triple star systems involve the need for some precautions. The complex gravitational structure within which the planet operates, apart from being the source of rapidinium-friendly radiation, may result in life-threatening events such as periodic lethal proximity of one of the sun's annihilation of the planet's surface, and immediate destruction of all life forms. In order to maximize efficiency even in the event of an occurrence, Allied Corps has equipped its vessel with cutting-edge CEBA evacuation functionality, enabling the crew to extract Rapidinium while avoiding hazardous conditions. In the case of landing on a planet belonging to the Triple Star system, please consult the CEBA extraction functionality manual for further instructions. The above information is sole property to Allied Corps and is highly confidential. We kindly remind you that any infringement of your confidentiality agreement will result in legal measures. That was a fucking mouthful. You guys can read this. This is this is all a mouthful. Holy shit. That is the last time I'm reading that. I thought it would contain important information towards my evacuation, but I guess not. Manufacturing necessary equipment, locate organic material deposits requires the deployment of Allied Corps Paragonal Scanner. This handy tool, alongside other necessary equipment such as mining outposts and pylons, can be crafted in the workshop module of the base. Okay, that's the last time I'm ever fucking reading a mouthful like that. Holy shit. Okay, gather material. Okay, we gotta gather metal outside. Let's see. So the airlock is over here. The radiation levels at night are deadly. Exiting the base is currently not permitted. You can rest in the captain's quarters until tomorrow. Okay. Nighty night. I don't think we should be sleeping, but nighty night, I guess. So I'm assuming this base is mobile. I'm hoping it's fucking mobile, because that would be amazing. Alright, so now it's morning. What is this? Oh, I have energy consumption. So anybody shows you how many hours you have before you get tired. Once you're tired, you're still able to work, but every task takes much longer. Okay. I still don't know the escape protocol, but because apparently I'm in an imminent danger. Storage facility. Where's the workshop? This is the command center. There's a workshop somewhere. Quantum computer. Okay, whatever. Let's just go and I guess do the objective we were set out to do. Shallow deposits. You can find shallow deposits on the planet's surface. They contain limited amount of resources that can be extracted quickly. They can be recognized by red dust. Approach the deposits and interact with it. Okay. You want to close that? Get it off my screen? Thank you. So red dust. That's not red dust. That looks more like lava.
That shiny rock might be a source of metals.
What in the fuck? Oh. Well, I'm gonna get more just in case. I'm more of a I'm a guy who accounts for every contingency. Cause I prefer not to go without materials. Let me see. No, I think that's it. Unless there's more over here. No, okay. I'm a person who plans for every other contingency, so chances are they're gonna make me make more stuff. So I might as well collect more metal. Make sense? I thought so. Oh, they dropped this with us. And it's kind of wedged in between two fucking rocks. Build a workshop via the command center. That's not the command center. What are you doing? Okay. Command center. That's not the command center either. The command center's down here. Dumbass. Base building. Can I move modules? I can move modules. Hold on, wait. This might work. Wait. Because I'll reorganize it later actually. But let me see. Base building. How do I do things? Build menu, there we go, workshop. This is a long module. I guess we have to attach it to this side. Airlock. I'm gonna have to reorganize this later because I don't like the way this looks. We'll put it right here. And that's a lot of storage downstairs. Alright, go craft a scanner. Nope. My dumbass forgot where I put it. Okay, let me see, scanner. So how do I, oh, work on it. Okay. Find organic deposits, or find organics. Find an organics deposit area. Motherfucker. How do I dispose of the radiation that I have accumulated? That'd be nice to know. Alright, let's just go, let's go and scan. And then I need to figure out, or I'm pretty sure when I finish, I'll be able to move shit around. The first step to scanning deep deposits is to find a deposit area. An organic deposit can be recognized by blue smoke. Get it off my screen. Actually, bring it back up on my screen. Okay, that's what it looks like. Oh, is that another ship? I'm pretty sure if I inspect...
That looks like our ship's cargo.
Yeah, this is... Yep, uh-huh. See? You see what happened? Oh, what? History of the Universe by Chris and Jack. Why do they have
Filled with
luggage?
the crew's personal items.
Brand,
including my
a
stuff.
band t-shirt and a multi-tool.
Is that a movie? Huh. Alicorp even thought of entertainment at the base.
Alright. Oh, there's the blue smoke.
Yeah. This is one of the things they told me to take on the mission.
Okay, get rid of it. There we go.
Things that will make you feel comfortable far away.
So...
Objects that trigger good memories.
what I was going to say is... oh, that
I don't have a
requires
plan.
a fucking climb
Not yet.
hook.
I'll have
Okay.
to find another way.
Yeah, I gotta find the long way.
Typical corporate bullshit.
Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure I could craft it, but I'm just gonna go around. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if this is a part of the game or not, but that's a weird resolution.
What the hell?
I don't think it's a part of the... I think it's a part of the game. That's definitely a part of the game.
Could this be Rapidium?
Rapidium, not Rapidium. Rapidinium. Alright, well, we'll deal with that later because I'm pretty sure I can't do anything about it now, but I want to get this deposit and then we'll go back. What was I saying a minute ago? Yeah, exploring
Organics here.
exploring games like this should you should definitely just pretty much just fucking look around at that point. Place a probe. Oh, okay, hold on, wait. Maybe... oh, no. Okay, I see how you're supposed to do it. Let's do it this way. Just put that there. Oh, nope, too far. This here. And then this one here. I'm assuming that means there's nothing underneath. What am I looking for? I'm trying to look at what it's doing. Okay, the blue means that there's stuff underneath. The red means that there's nothing underneath. Okay, so let's try here. Let's go ahead and scan this. No! Place it right! No. Okay, wait. Alright, hold on. Organic material, let's try it here. And let's go across. Let's go side. There we go, okay. So now what am I doing? Okay, making a mining outpost. Place it right here. Let me retrieve... Okay, do I have... I don't think I have to retrieve all my probes. Pylons. Using the pylons to connect the mining outpost with the base automatically connects the nearby structures to... you can see the possible connection lines in a form of green lines. When you have the pylon equipped, pylons can be connected to each other. Place them in a line connecting the mining outpost to the base. Okay. Pylons. Pylons, there we go. Okay, so the green line shows how good the connection is, I'm guessing. Let me try something. Okay, so right here, I'll place this pylon right at the edge, just barely. Nope. There we go. Okay. And we go down. There we go. And then we connect the pylon continuing over this way. I'm trying to... do I have to manage resource? Yeah, I do. Okay, I see it. So I'm trying to get it to the maximum distance. There we go. And move this over here as well. Okay, I can see the maximum distance. And it tells me when I'm losing it. So there we go. How do I connect this? Does it just have to be within the vicinity? Or... ah, there we go. Okay, I got it. Hold on. Perfect. Okay, now it's all connected. Okay, I could gather rapidinium samples, but not now. Have 180 organic matter gathered using the outpost. Is it gathering? Do I know if it's gathering? Let me go see if I could craft a climbing tool real quick, so I can not fucking walk all the way back around, because that will get irritating after a while. Can I make one? No, I need organic matter in order to make one. I think I should sleep and then wake back up. Yes. Because my energy is running very low. We slept. Sunrise is in 7 days. Yeah, that's not good. You ran out of energy and became tired. In this stage, physical work takes much longer. If you stay up until very late, you'll become exhausted. Each minute of exhaustion causes you to wake up later the next day. Okay. Let's go back out real quick. Oh, we could fast travel. Oh, that's what it means. Okay, that's cool. That makes my life significantly easier. Oh, and I could travel from here too. Oh, everything is manual. That is actually kind of interesting. Hard work. Hard work, work. How much do I have so far? Oh, I got everything I needed. Might as well get a little bit extra. Alright, cool. Now, build a kitchen. Give me a minute. Because I know for a fact, the moment I build that fucking kitchen, it's gonna take pretty much everything. I need enough to make, alright. We're just barely on the verge of exhaustion right now. I probably won't be able to make the hook today. So, I will be able to make is the kitchen. Moving modules, yes, that is what I wanted to do. So, let me see. This is the core, obviously. I want to move the captain's quarters up above, the quantum computer, no. I can't, hold on, wait. Let me connect this here, move the quantum computer down here real quick, move the command center up here. This is where the airlock is, that's perfect. The workshop, this elevator, right, let's move this here. Because I want to put the quantum computer somewhere in the center. How do I do this? The airlock... honestly, the airlock could go down in the bottom, because that makes more sense for an airlock, rather than it being dead center. Let me move the quantum computer. Let's try doing a little something like this. No! What are you doing? Command center, maybe put it next to the communication room. Nah, now it just looks weird. So let's try command center down here. Captain's quarters. Maybe we can move the storage a little bit up. Connect this elevator here. Let's try something real quick. Hold on, because I think I know what I should do. We're gonna try doing something a little bit like this, maybe? That looks a little better. Hold on. Looks a little better. Looks a lot better. Hold on. That looks significantly better. I think that's good, actually. Airlock right here, machinery right here. Workshop is up above. Kinda wanna move that. No. Hold on. No, I think that's good. We could probably move captain's quarters. Captain's cabin. Because I don't want anything floating here. I know it doesn't matter, but it matters to me. Yeah, I think quantum computer, communication room, I personally think that this should be placed over here. The machinery and then the communication room right there. Wait. That there. Okay. And then I guess we'll start a new elevator this way. To get ready for whatever else is coming. And I think that looks good. Yeah, okay. We got that. Now we can build the kitchen, which is what I should have done, because then I wouldn't have had to move that around. Okay, so... Actually, wait. Let's put the kitchen up here real quick. See, now this just looks silly. Alright, so now we have that up there. The kitchen is pretty big. Oh, I can expand the size of the base. Why am I not paying attention to such details? I think now the communication room has to move. Because the kitchen is big. There we go. That looks a little bit more digestible, actually. Yeah, that looks better. Hold on, wait, no. And then, there we go. That looks better. Better than it was before, anyway. Alright, let's not spend all of our time doing this. We can make mush meals. You're down there, okay. How did I forget where I placed it? It's right next to the airlock. Okay, mush food. It said 6. That's 4, 5, 6. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it through the day. I think I need to sleep first and then make it. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just push through the exhaustion. Yeah, I figured. Didn't even get halfway through that task. Alright, captain's quarters up here. Sleep. So this is similar, I'm assuming, to this war of mine, where you can use more than one character, which is what I wanted, actually. So, there are probably going to be more people that we have access to. Down here into the kitchen, and then finish the mush meals. And then we're going to craft the climbing hook. We go get the climbing hook started. Start the engines in the command center. Start the engines in the command center. Do this, workshop. I'd have to make more pylons. I don't have enough metal. Let's try... I could start the engines. Base navigation. test engine.
Whoa. What just happened?
Turn the lever in machinery.
God. Do this to me now.
Where's the lever? This is not machinery. Wait, no. Yeah, this isn't machinery. Machinery is up. Yeah, see, I moved everything around. I need to remember where it's all at now. Pull the lever. Okay.
That's sorted. Let's give it another go.
Do it again? Okay, let's do it again.
What?
Yeah.
Not again.
It's gonna keep breaking down, pal. I don't think it's gonna work. I'm pretty sure we gotta repair it. Look, it broke the fucking screen, you idiot.
You have got to be kidding me. Just my luck to be stuck in a junkyard. Okay, there's something you need to know. I think I might have found rupidium.
You think? You gonna answer?
Come on. You have to give a shit about that.
You sure about it?
There you are, you creepy bastards. Yeah, I'm sure, yeah. I mean, what else could it be?
Test it.
No. I'm not doing anything for you until you tell me how to fix the malfunction and get the base moving.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Our only chance. Video.
What do you mean?
Test video.
Test the rupidium?
Does Rupidium
How
power
would I do
this?
New blueprint provided.
The womb!
that? A blueprint? The womb. You want me to build a womb?
Some sample of DNA provided.
Now, I'm not following your ridiculous instructions unless you promise to help me.
The womb. Why is that the name of it?
Or am I?
Yeah, well, doesn't matter. I don't think you got the power to be making demands, bro. To be honest, I think they got you figured out. I need to get more metal, so I'm gonna do this here real quick. I'm gonna see if there's any metal. If the deposits, do the deposits replenish? It doesn't look like they fucking replenished. Yeah, that doesn't look like a replenished deposit to me. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to find new deposits. Alright, well, let's go and fast travel back. I gotta go get rupidium samples, and then I think that's all I need to do, honestly. I don't think I need to get more organic matter. Because I mostly need metal right now, so I can make a climbing hook. Okay, rupidium samples. They want me to test it. And also, the womb. Very interesting name for a unit.
It feels strange. I have to get closer. Make sure.
Well, I'm as close as can be, bro. It's kind of hurting my fucking eyes, actually.
I need to collect a sample.
They sound fine. I guess it makes sense.
I just emptied the whole fucking deposit.
Speeds up organic growth.
Is there any metal deposits I could get before I go back? That'd be
So
great.
the useless quantum nav system isn't that useless after all. It knew where it was sending us.
That wasn't even a deposit. This is a tiny piece. Where are my metal deposits? There should be more here, and I want to make that climbing hook. I'm in desperate need of that climbing hook, as a matter of fact. So if you can provide me with the resource, I would be greatly appreciated. You're providing me with scraps. Fucking, you want me to be Tony Stark? Tony Stark built this in a cave! With a box of scraps! Oh, there we go. There's 2, 3, 1 empty deposit. Well, not deposit, but little bits. I'm gonna take the little bits too. Little bits. That's 1 deposit. I'm pretty sure I could get this one too, and then just go. No space? Bullshit. Oh, I gotta use the storage module? Ooh, it actually has a use. Okay. Alright, now we just gotta run. We gotta run all the way back. I think the next thing you should invest in, pal, is a fucking pair of wheels. Either on you or just the whole fucking vehicle, because running back and forth is not gonna be fun. I could just go over there and fast travel, but I'm just gonna run. I want to see if there's anything else around here that I'm missing, because I don't want to miss anything. Maybe I'll see something as I keep going. And no, I don't see anything. I want to see what the sun looks like. But it is getting dark, so it's going to be kind of hard to see the sun. But yeah, originally I was talking about space exploration. The type of space exploration that really interests me is not just aliens, just weird creatures. That's what interests me. I do like space horror movies for the most part, but one thing that really gets me is like the type of horror that's an analog horror is what's really interesting. That's the type of horror I'm interested in. I'm gonna need to put that in the small storage, but oh, okay. I could grab the elevator and put it down here. Perfect. Now the module's connected. I need to. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay.
Womb. Now, what could possibly come out of it?
Just a little bit more. There we go. All the way down. Test the rapidium.
Here goes. DNA sample. Rapidium. I'm starting to worry this wasn't such a good idea.
The womb. What in the fuck did I just do?
Oh, of course. What else?
A sheep. Brrr, motherfucker.
Oh, you need a name. I think I'm gonna call you Molly.
That's the dumbest name for a sheep.
Okay, I built the womb and tested the rapidium. The DNA sample provided was a little surprising, but it worked, I think.
Yeah, it worked.
I cloned a sheep.
You could respond with words and not static. Act a little more
Hello?
surprised.
Can you hear me? I have a sheep on board. You're responsible for 2 lives now.
What? Wait.
Successful. Really found Rapidium.
Oh, you making me think that that sheep's gonna turn into a monster.
You told me to do it because it could save me. Now let's get down to it. Is it gonna get the engines running or what?
Rapidium can save you. I need to check data consistency and QC module.
I don't have access to
The
QC.
captain has access codes to the quantum computer.
Access granted.
Oh. Thank you.
Now you're really freaking me out.
Alright, thanks. I guess I put it in the quantum computer. Mind records access granted.
this?
Deleting expired data?
Mind records.
Yandolski. What the hell?
What's going on?
I don't know. Kinda hurts my eyes.
Wait. I recognize this.
I don't. It looks like...
My life.
Yeah, I was just about to fucking say that. It looks like just your memories. What am I looking for? Start selecting life events. Carry on for her. You failed her. But can I get an auto reader? But what could you have done? Stayed behind in that miserable place to become bitter and dead inside? Be like dad. Be like dad. The sense of guilt holds you by the throat. What if you ran away from it all? Ditched college, made a fresh start, forgot. But wouldn't that be giving up again? No, mom would want you to get on with your studies, get a good job. You have to carry on for her. It's a different start. It's different with her. Your heart pounds at the thought of this evening. Never thought someone like Lena would want to hang out with you. Slow down. It's only a project. Maybe you should have got something better than beer. You could have brought wine, but wouldn't that seem like you're hitting on her? You're only teaming up for a project, but she's so different. For anyone else you from anyone else you ever hooked up with, and she likes you. You can see she likes you. Am I good enough? This is it. She's moved in, but is your, what? But is your cheap? Little rent, oh, Jesus Christ, I can't see the damn comma. Is your cheap little rented apartment good enough for her? Her parents would hate it. You know they would, and she knows it too. Is that what she, motherfucker, is that why she doesn't talk to them anymore? She's not ashamed of you, is she? Whatever they think of you, you're gonna prove them wrong. Work hard and give Lena the good life she deserves. New opportunity, hard work pays off, right? You can be proud of yourself. A diploma with honors, and that offers a PhD. And that offer a PhD. It's tempting as hell, but the salary. How much longer are you going to be a procast for Lena? Ugh, you'll think about it later. Time to celebrate now. Better prospects. It was a tough conversation, but you handled it well. The professor understood your motives. Working for a private company gives you better prospects, and you'll finally be able to move out of that dorm. Take Lena for a proper holiday. Yeah, it was a good decision. Okay, well, let's not read all that. What am I looking for? Project Dolly. You enter the spaceship with a tingling of anxiety and excitement. You're going to space, far away from here, just like you always wanted, far away from your problems. You'll think about them later, or maybe they'll be gone by the time you get back. Okay, well, hold on. Now this is just all interesting. Hold on. Crossroads. What happened? Better prospects, purgatory, 9 to 5, a dream house, crisis hit. Blankly staring at a screen, get laid off, busy night, back to square one. Remind you, lease the cab, promise Lena you'll be back by Christmas Eve, but it's a busy night. Holding on, falling apart. Why does it tell you it's all your fault? Few more drinks before you hit the sack. You deserve to unwind. Drowning in sorrows. The wedding ring. Okay, she left. Okay. As interesting as this is, as interesting as your backstory is, I don't think that's what I came here for.
What for?
They got it so they can have tabs on you? Duh. Test your motive, see what you're willing to do.
I checked the quantum computer.
What the fuck? Mind records. Yeah,
What do you
no
want
need.
with it?
Initiate branching procedure.
Branching?
I might as well just cooperate at this
What
point.
exactly will be for branching?
This is you.
What? You what? Is that your whole answer?
I think that's his whole answer, pal.
Create the altar.
Alter? Alter
You
what?
keep saying no way. I'm gonna do it.
My life? Okay. You mean as in...
You signed up for the job, bro. You might as well just keep
You're
going.
not suggesting I use Rapidium to create a someone and alter their mind. That's not what you're saying, right?
I think that's what he's saying. I make clones of myself?
All right. How about my other options? You jerk. I don't have other options, do I?
No, you don't. I guess you don't. Alright, initiate the branching procedure in the QC. Okay. How do I initiate a branching procedure? Skip this dialogue, because there's no need to see it. Oh, maybe there was. I might be wrong. I might have been wrong. Technician. What? Select life event. Alternate. Oh. Staying behind. What is this? Wait. Oh, nah, this just got interesting. Okay, so I'm guessing I make a clone based off of a life event. Of course, he's not gonna be any older than probably 19, but or at least the mindset anyway. That is interesting. Alterate. I'm not skipping this one. Oh, I use Rapidium to make clones of myself? The altars. It retains the memories up until when I reach 19 years old. And it lives a completely different life. At least that's what I'm thinking. This is trippy as shit. Probably should skip this, but I'm not really that much of in a rush, so I'm gonna just let it play out. Long hair? That was a pretty quick embryonic process, at least that's what I think. I think I just made up a whole new fucking word. Unfamiliar feel. Yeah, he lives a whole different life in terms of memories. Project Dolly. Him again. Oh. Signs of trouble. Yeah, he lives a completely alternate life, drifting through ghosts from the past. That is interesting. Imagine this kind of technology. It'd be fucking insane. Okay, well, that's done. Wake up your altar in the womb. Is he naked? Censor the okay. There is no penis to be censored. We are good. We are good.
hey there. Wow. Hello. Hello? Can you hear me?
Motherfucker, just speak English.
What is this? Where am I?
I don't know. We're in space. Completely different planet.
You're in a lab inside the SIBA unit.
SIBA.
Your
Okay,
memories
that's one way to
might
say it, I
be
guess.
A bit fuzzy, but relax. You're gonna be okay. Yeah, I recognize the base. I think. Wait. You look funny. You. Ha. Oh. What
His
was
speech
that?
pattern is completely different too.
I wanted to laugh, but I'm like indifferent.
Sounds a little bit more
think
rough.
You're on some meds. What? What for? It's so you don't panic when you wake up. Why would I panic?
Anxiety, less joy.
I'll explain later. Right now, let's check your mental condition, okay? Do you think you can introduce yourself? Sure. Can you? You first. I insist.
Hmm.
All right.
Insecurity, less rebellion.
Jan Dolsky, senior technician at Ally Corp Mining Operations. There. Did I pass? Wow. Amazing. It actually worked. What?
Anxiety,
What
less joy.
And what the hell are you anyway? This may be hard to process, but my name is Jan Dolsky too.
So, do we tell him he's a clone?
Of course it is.
Motherfucker,
You're
look at a
not
mirror.
bad for an imitation, but what the hell are you? Is this some kind of experiment?
In a way.
If it is. Nobody warned me. In a way, it is.
Yeah.
But you're wrong about one thing. I'm not an imitation. So, what's the experiment? Well, I got stranded in this base, and, well, I needed someone to help me move it. Because it got broken.
Yes, it did.
Then, okay, this is the crazy part. I learned that there's this functionality of the quantum computer on board to, well, create alternate versions of a person's life. What? Replicate a person, but with different experiences. Mind records.
So that's why the other ones got deleted.
If there's anyone in a bad mental condition in this room, it's definitely not me. The QC's only functionality is to navigate these junkets. I mean, theoretically, it could do other stuff, but such bullshit? I know. It's absurd. I thought the same, but here you are, right? Right. If I understand you correctly, you're telling me you're a alternate version of me with a different mind?
That is exactly what I'm saying.
No. You're an alternate version of me. And,
Frustration and
said we were
rebellion.
stranded. Yes. It's just us. Like I said, there's a malfunction in the machinery. If you don't help me fix it soon, we're both gonna die. So, wait. Let me get this straight. This is an experiment in which I'm a different version of you, and you brought me to life to help fix a malfunction, because there's no one else on board.
Yep.
What if there was no malfunction? Where would I be?
Not alive.
You'd still exist somewhere? Theoretically? at
Yeah,
least?
that's the confusing thing
Theoretically?
about quantum physics, I'll be honest.
You bastard. I can see now what the meds are for. I can't even lash out at you, just this passiveness. What am I?
Technically, you're still an organic being.
This is a lot, and we'll sort it out, I promise. But trust me, if we don't fix the machinery fast, we're gonna go in a very bad way, and you'll never get the chance to understand this properly. Experience your feelings without the meds. I don't like this kind of pressure. Well,
You look high as fuck, bro.
let's try this. Fine. Show me the way.
So I can make many different clones of myself.
What a screw up. A 3-year-old would have figured it out. Okay. In any other case, I'd say don't touch anything here ever again. But unfortunately, this is a 2-man job. On my sign, pull that lever over there. Just don't yank it like an idiot. Pull it gently. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now. Yes! It worked! You did it. We're gonna live. Let's get one thing straight. I did what you created me for. Now stay away from me.
Core memory created. Okay. This took a really interesting turn. I like the way this game is turning out to be, honestly. Alright, well, for right now, I think I'm gonna just end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. This game is very, very interesting. I did not expect it to take the turn it did. And honestly, the thought of this kind of technology existing is already scary enough. But, honestly, I kind of like the way this is ending up to be. I hope there's a little bit more hazards than just, like, you know, radiation shit, but for right now, that is left to be determined, and we'll figure it out in the next episode. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, subscribe if you're new, comment what you want to see me do next, as well as check the other all the other videos on my channel. If you like the content that I just finished or the video that you just finished watching, be greatly appreciated, and you can go look at some more entertaining videos. But yeah, other than that, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.